Today we're looking at some 1994 modern Roosevelt dimes that are worth money. So we'll show you mint errors that you can look for on these coins, as well as different prices for different conditions. So welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. As always, if you guys are new, feel free to check out all the other coin and collectible videos here on the channel. We're uploading every single day. So if you don't want to miss out on a video, all you have to do is click the bell on my channel and it will notify you guys every time I upload a video or when I do a live stream. So as always, let's just hop into this one. Alright, starting off first with a 1994 D mint mark. Now this coin sold for $40. Not a lot of money, but it is a lot more than 10 cents, right? The coin sold for that because it's graded at a mint state 66 with full bands. Now because this coin is modern, there's probably a lot of them out there at a mint state 66. More modern, I guess you could say. But, a high grade on this isn't going to make it super valuable. Here's an example of what full bands look like. All bands must be full. You can look for that on Mercury dimes as well. So feel free to check out those videos if you haven't seen those. Full bands can give your coin a little bit more value, and especially in those Mercury dime cases. But this coin, 40 bucks. Alright, now this next coin is a mint error, so it's actually a 1994 double denomination. So we have a Lincoln cent design that was struck onto a 10 cent coin, a Roosevelt dime coin. Now PCGS has graded this coin at a mint state 65, and this mint error coin sold for over $880. So always check the coins that you inherit. Maybe you inherit a coin collection from a family member. Definitely inspect each coin closely. 880 bucks for that coin. Now this next coin is a 1994 Roosevelt dime, the D mint mark that was struck onto the end of a feeder finger. That is pretty cool. So that happened when the coin was being produced, of course. That's why it is a mint error. This coin, graded by NGC at a mint state 65, sold for over $1,700. $1,700 for that mint error coin there. Unbelievable. Now here's a 1994 P mint mark that sold for $700. Again, the high grade is why this coin sold for this price. The coin grading scale only goes up to 70. 70 is a perfect condition coin. This is at a mint state 69 with that full torch. So nearly a flawless coin. There's probably not many graded at this grade. That's why the dime sold for $700. So if you have a 1994, it's all scratched up and beat up. It doesn't have any mint errors. It's only really worth its face value of 10 cents, right? But in a case like this is the 1994 D mint mark that is missing the reverse clad layer. So here on the front it looks normal. On the back of the coin we're missing that outer clad layer. That's why you see the inner copper layer of the coin. This coin sold for around $70. It is graded by NGC at a mint state 64. Now this coin here is graded by PCGS at a mint state 64. However, it's like the opposite of the last coin. So the reverse looks normal, but on the obverse of the coin, we are missing that outer clad layer. So this coin sold for around $130 because of that mint error and because of its grade. Now here's a 1994 P mint mark that sold for around $75, and that's because the coin was struck 45% off center. Again, all kinds of different dated coins can be off center. You can have a coin that was struck 5% off center or 95% off center. It all just depends. The values depend on the coin that's off center, the date of the coin, the condition of the coin, or the grade. Things like that will all factor into its value. Now here's another off center struck 50% off center. This coin sold for around $85, graded at a mint state 64 by NGC. Now this next coin's pretty cool. This dime sold for around $125. The obverse, which is the front of the coin here, the obverse clad layer has been split off after the coin was struck. So that is pretty cool. You can see pieces of it there on the bottom and the top, but you actually see the inner copper layer of the coin because of that mint error. $125 for that dime. Now we also have the proof dime as well, which will be the S mint mark that you'll see in proof sets. Now this is the silver version of the 1994 S proof Roosevelt dime. Perfect grade here, sold for $255. Cannot get any higher than a 70 on the coin grading scale. So keep that in mind. A 70 is a perfect condition coin. here are some other dimes that are worth money. Now here's a 1978 Roosevelt dime that was actually struck on a 1978 Dominican Republic 10-cent coin. So this is my favorite coin of this video, and it sold for over $4,000. You can actually see the design of the Dominican Republic 10-cent coin here with the Roosevelt dime. That is, man, that's just amazing. This coin, like I said, sold for over $4,000 because it was struck onto a Dominican Republic 10-cent coin. Super, super rare for something like that to happen. $4 grand. Now here, actually, here's an example of that coin, the Dominican Republic coin that the Roosevelt dime design was actually struck onto. So, super rare coin. Alright, so this is a 1978 no mint mark graded by PCGS at a mint state 65. So even, you can see the difference there from a 65 to a 66. This coin only sold for $17, and the mint state 66 sold for, what was it, $95. So, you know, that's one grade difference, and you're talking a significant drop in value, and of course you're never going to get your money back on grading something like this, but someone did grade it, you know, probably to try to get that, you know, high grade. So that's the kind of risk you take on something like this, but I would stay away from that for something like this. For, you know, a modern coin, just not really, you know, sought after by too many collectors, you know. This is a 1978 Roosevelt dime that was struck 15% off center, graded by NGC at a mint state 63. Again, you can look for off centers on all kinds of different coins, not just dimes or not just 1978 dimes. This coin ended up selling for around $55. So again, it's not, you're not making a profit on something like this, you know, because you got to spend money to get it graded, you got to sell it, pay fees, shipping, you know, all that stuff adds up, and it's only a $55 coin. But, you know, if you want to have it graded and authenticated to have in your own personal coin collection, then I would recommend doing it for something like this. Now here's a 1978 Roosevelt dime that was struck not only 10% off center, but it also has triple curved clips. So we got a couple different errors going on here, and this Roosevelt dime ended up selling for over $160 as a result. Now here is a 1978 Roosevelt dime. It is graded at an AU50, so, you know, regular, pretty much circulated condition. It's not a mint state grade or anything, but it does have a partial collar, which you'll see here around the rim of the coin, which, you know, isn't super, super rare or anything, but someone had it graded and the coin sold for over $30. A lot more than 10 cents. But again, you're probably losing money there for having that coin graded. This is a 1978 Roosevelt dime. It's a double denomination, so actually a 1978 Lincoln cent that was struck onto a 10-cent planchet. That is awesome, man. Look at that, 1978. You see the Lincoln cent design and the Roosevelt dime design, of course. That is just, man, I just look at these coins all the time and like, man, I'm going to get one of these coins one day. This coin ended up selling for over $740. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.